So, hope everybody's doing well. This is going to be a really cool video, man. I'm going to tell you how you can eat Twinkies, Ho-Hos, and cinnamon rolls and still get ripped. It's true. You can do it. If you have the information I'm about to give you, you can eat pretty much all the crap you want. Hostess, Twinkies, donuts, Pop-Tarts, all the good stuff, and you can still lose weight. Believe it, I'm telling you, this has got studies behind it. It's proven. You're going to find out that all you have to do is eat Pop-Tarts. You're going to look great. It's amazing. This is an amazing diet I'm about to tell you about. You're just going to love it. So, but before I start, if you didn't know, this is our 5:30 p.m. live session here at Pureline Nutrition. I'm Aaron Garza. I'm the founder here. And if you haven't checked out our website, go by thepureline.com. Actually, check out our new fat loss product, pureline.com/XP Black. That's our new fat loss product we are seeing killer results with. Every day it seems like we get a new call, email, or direct message from somebody who is losing weight with it and is burning fat and is seeing crazy, crazy results. So I highly recommend that you go check it out. It's pretty good stuff. Okay? So can everybody hear me out there? If you can, do a little wave or a little heart or send me some love so I know that you guys are there. Let me know where you're at, you know. All right, I got a thumbs up. Cool, man. How you guys doing? Y'all good out there? Everybody getting through the week? It's ever seen that commercial? Guess what day it is? You know what day it is? And it's a big camel going through the the office. It's hump day. It's hump day. So today is Wednesday. It's hump day, and it's weight loss Wednesday here on the Pureline Nutrition Live Wednesday. And today, we're going to talk about something really kind of interesting. It's why not all calories are created equal. And the reason I wanted to talk about it, like I said initially, was that, I got some information recently that basically said you could eat ding-dongs, ho-hos, Pop-Tarts, and pretty much anything you wanted and still lose weight. So I'm going through, all my readings today, and I'm in the morning, and I'm scrolling through, just kind of reading Reddit and BuzzFeed and all this stuff. And, I stumbled across an article by a professor of nutrition. And I think this happened a few years back, but the article was still pretty relevant. It's pretty interesting, actually. So this professor of nutrition, I want to say he was at Kansas State University, he wanted to prove that you could pretty much eat whatever you wanted and still lose weight. So his whole theory was that, a calorie is a calorie, right? Which a lot of people out there will say, just a calorie is a unit of energy. It doesn't matter, what the type of calorie is, whether it's a carb, a fat, or whatever. It's just a unit of energy. So what this professor does, check it out, is he decides that for, I think it was a period of like 8 weeks, he was going to basically only consume his calories in the form of cinnamon rolls, Pop-Tarts, Hostess Twinkies, basically all the crap and junk that he could find. Yet, per day, he was only going to eat 1,800 calories from junk food. That was it. Now, he still said he supplemented with some vegetables, and I think he had some protein powder. But for the most part, his diet was like Twinkies, Ho-Hos, Ding-Dongs, all that nasty stuff that you see in packages at 7-Eleven or Circle K or whatever. And the whole idea was to see if he could lose weight doing this. So he knew that his metabolic rate, basically what he needed to eat, or his basal metabolic rate, what was required for him to stay just as he was, is about 2,000 to 2,400 calories a day. So he decided he was going to eat 1,800 calories in the form of crap, okay? Ding-dongs, Twinkies, and Ho-Hos. Some of those things I don't think I've ever eaten, but you're talking like all the nasty little stuff you see at Circle K. And the premise was that if he did this and stayed under his calorie level, he was still going to lose weight, right? He was going to do this and see what happened. So he limited it, again, to 1,800 calories coming from all of this stuff. And the interesting thing was, in 2 months of doing it, in 8 weeks, the guy lost 27 pounds. Think about that. Isn't that crazy? He did it for 2 months. He didn't eat anything but, let's say, Twinkies for dinner, breakfast, some ding-dongs, some cinnamon rolls, just crap. And he lost 27 pounds in 8 weeks, right? And so my first thought is obviously, well, yeah, sure, he lost 27 pounds, but let's think about the other stuff in his body that happened, all the biological issues, right? His cholesterol went up, all that stuff, blood pressure, blood sugar. It's got to be out of whack, right? So this is what happens. The guy goes and he gets a blood test, and he wants to see, hey, how's my cholesterol? How's everything doing? Craziest thing, man. His HDL, his high density lipoprotein, or his good cholesterol, it went up, which is a good thing. And his bad cholesterol went down. So now he's sitting there, like, what a conundrum. Here I am. I'm a professor of nutrition. I'm trying to teach people how to eat and be healthy and all this other stuff. And I decided to do this little experiment for 2 weeks to show, or for 2 months, to show how bad it was to eat Twinkies, Ding Dongs, and Ho-Hos. All, and that be my complete diet every day. And I end up losing 27 pounds in 2 months, and my cholesterol is better. Go figure. So, it's crazy when you think about it, right? That's just nuts. I mean, it goes to show that, a calorie is a unit of energy, right? So here's my kind of hypothesis. Here's my idea on the whole thing. Sure, you can eat 1,800 calories a day coming completely from crap. And yes, if you only, if your body requires 2,000 calories to maintain the current status of body mass that it has, then you're going to lose weight. It's just numbers at that point. And yes, you would think that you would get unhealthy and have high blood sugar and all the crap that goes with it. But in his case, in this professor's case, he actually got healthier. So here's my take on it, right? Now, this may be true for 8 weeks, right? But I can tell you this. After 20 years of being involved in health, fitness, nutrition, building muscle, burning fat, helping people in all those different areas, I can assure you, without a doubt in my mind, that when it comes to optimizing how you or I perform in life, in the gym, in work, with our families, with our minds, that the body overall works better on good, whole, natural, unprocessed, unrefined foods without preservatives and crap. Okay, that's just a fundamental, everybody knows kind of thing. It's nature. You kind of know if it comes from the ground or it comes from something God produced, that obviously it's good. So that's the thing, you have to think about with this whole result, this whole idea. Is it really a long-term thing? Is it something that I could do forever? That's the other thing. Could you really imagine eating like that for like 4, 6, 8, 12 months? I mean, the body wasn't designed to eat crap. I think eventually it will catch up with you, especially considering all the issues that it would have on your state of mind. I mean, depression, you would feel unhealthy, lethargic, nasty, skin, oil. It's got to have detrimental effects as time goes on and as you continue to do it. So I think the takeaway is, yeah, calories are important, and depending on where they come from is maybe irrelevant in some cases. Maybe as long as the caloric intake is less than what you need per day, you're going to lose weight, but you're also going to lose muscle. You're also going to lose fat. You're also going to lose water. And I was talking to a buddy about this today. Muscle is so important. As you get older, I always tell people this, think about this. It is much harder to build 3 to 5 pounds of muscle tissue than it is to lose 3 to 5 pounds of body fat. Losing body fat is easy. You can lose body fat 12, 15, 20 weeks and you can be a completely different person. But when it comes to building muscle, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of diligence and training and effort and eating properly. The body's just not built to build muscle, so it takes a lot more work and intensity into that little thing. With that being said, though, once you do have that muscle tissue, your metabolism goes up, you burn more calories, you function better, and all of that revolves around the quality of the food you eat, whether it's chicken, lean beef, fish, proteins. And yesterday I was talking about the blue zones, different parts around the world that have people that live from 90 to 100 years old, and how their diet is primarily Mediterranean, where they eat a lot of fresh fish and vegetables and things like that. So obviously over time, when we look at things like eating crappy foods, like stuff like this professor was doing for that 8-week, little trial that he had, it'll work, but it's not going to be a long-term recipe for success, health, wellness, and just being the best, most optimized person that you can be. So think about that. It's really interesting. I kind of was just blown away when I read that article. I was like, think about that. you could eat pretty much ho-hos, ding-dongs, Twinkies, and pretty much anything else, and as long as you're not over your daily caloric limit, you'll still lose weight. Blown away. I was blown away, right? 24 pounds. The guy loses 24 pounds in 2 months. Was it 24? I think it was 24. Yeah, he lost 27 pounds in 2 months, and his health was better. But I can assure you that's not a long-term thing. It's not a long-term strategy. You want to eat healthy. You want to go back into the videos we talked about in the past where you're, doing 3 small meals every 3 hours, 5 to 6 meals a day, portions of protein, carbs, essential fats, plenty of vegetables. That's more of a long-term strategy for staying healthy. And of course, weight loss, which a lot of you guys who are watching this are obviously interested in weight loss. So, by the way, if you haven't already, go to our website, it's thepureline.com. And if you're interested in our new or your goal in January, February, and March has been really to tear down body fat and get in good shape, check out the XP Black. We're doing really well. We're getting great feedback on how people are doing with it. It's the XP2G, the black formula. It's our newest formula with GBB, which helps promote the transport of fat into the muscle so it can be burned as fuel. Getting great results with that stuff, guys. So check it out. I think you'll like it. So think about that today, what I talked about. I really think when it comes to optimizing real results in the real world, it's about the quality of the nutrients you're putting in your body and just not quantities. As far as empty calories, they're not going to do much for you. But when you're actually trying to create a really healthy lifestyle that promotes longevity into the 90s and even longer, then it's about balance, healthy foods, fresh fruits, vegetables, protein sources, unrefined, unprocessed, all of that stuff you can eat. If your meat is grass-fed, even better, no hormones, things like that. And I think you'll see better results that way too, guys. So that was today's little tidbit. And if you want to check out that article, I don't actually have it on me, but I will put a link to it down in the comments. And again, it was about a professor who ate anything he wanted, well, not anything he wanted, Twinkies, ding-dongs, ho-hos, and cinnamon rolls below the amount of calories that he needed per day and still lost 27 pounds in 2 months. I'm not saying to do that. It's not a good thing to do. It's definitely not healthy, but it does kind of make you wonder, if he actually improved all his health markers by doing that. It's like kind of weird. But again, I just know, and I'm pretty much of the belief that long-term results come from long-term and gradual increases in your health and making sure that you're eating the right things, drinking plenty of water, and doing all that stuff. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. And if you have any questions for us, always let us know. I know we had some people here in the beginning that were talking about the Primovar product that they've taken. They're getting good results from. I'm glad. That is one of our core products. It's a 5-A-hydroxylaxagenin product, which helps increase the amount of protein that your body uses so that you can build more lean tissue. So that's another good one. Check out the Primovar. But other than that, if you haven't, go to our website, thepureline.com. We've got a lot of good information there for you. So hope you guys have an awesome Wednesday. We will be coming back at you tomorrow with some good stuff. I think you'll like tomorrow's episode. We've got a lot of cool little things planned for it. And remember, if you're watching this later on YouTube, to subscribe to our channel and tell your friends about it. If you're watching this live on Facebook or Instagram, share it and let people know. Spread the good word, and hopefully we will see you soon at one of our stores, guys. All right. You guys take care. Have an awesome day, and we will see you tomorrow.